welcome to another video. Episode 3.
What's been going on this week?
I've been getting sick, and now I'm down, and since I lay down so much, every time I walk, my legs hurt.
Oh.
But they're like butter.
I like butter now?
Butter.
I like butter now?
But
Hello, welcome back. Last week, we told you we would tell you what happens when you get the wrong address for an Airbnb. But first, we want to tell you about what happened this week in Cancun. Shortly after getting here, Alejandro came down with a fever, and it was the fever that wouldn't quit. After several days, we were finally concerned enough to go to the hospital, which meant we had to find a doctor here in Cancun.
Not always the easiest thing. Looked up clinics and English-speaking clinics and found a place in the hotel zone. We didn't know anything about it. Hotel zone's the big tourist area, obviously.
Luckily, we had a great Airbnb host who speaks Spanish and took us to the local clinic, which was walking distance from the Airbnb, and taught us everything we needed to do and translated for us so we could see a doctor.
It's kind of a neat little system. It's a little office next to a pharmacy across from a lab.
It's kind of like it looks to me like looks like a storage unit, right? I guess the storage unit, each little storage unit would be its own business. Yeah, so there's a pharmacy in one, there is a doctor's office, a lab, and then like a restaurant and a clothing shop and whatever, and just these little garage door up and down places. So we waited our turn to see the doctor, saw the doctor. Our Airbnb host came in with us, did the translating, everything worked out, got our prescriptions at the little pharmacy, and came home, put Alejandro to bed, and even though he has been sick the entire week, he has finally recovered. He has finally recovered and is ready to go have some fun in Cancun now.
Yay!
So, taking Alejandro to the doctor's office, we were told by our Airbnb host that if we were to go to the hotel zone, they would charge American prices, and the same doctors come from over there to over here. And here it cost 50 pesos to see the doctor, which in dollars is about $2.75.
Now, if you were to come in the evening or Sunday or a holiday, they jack it up. It's about $2.90 at that point.
So, don't get sick on a weekend or holiday.
So the reason we're starting in Cancun, our trip around the world, is because I have a lot of dental work to get done. And Cancun is one of the places people go for tourism, medical tourism. And it's a wonderful place, Cancun dental specialists, which are fixing me up. So my week has basically been get up, get a ride into town, sit in a dentist chair for several hours, come back, lay in bed moaning and being cranky. Occasionally I get to brush Arabella's hair or watch TV with Alejandro, but in general, that's basically my week.
So even though Alejandro couldn't go outside or go to the beach or do fun things, Arabella still made the best of it. She's made friends with all the little kids in the neighborhood. They go to the park together, parquet. And the children don't speak English, and Arabella does not speak Spanish, and it has not stopped them one bit.
Somehow they play together for 8 hours straight without a problem.
They play tag, they play soccer, they play basketball, they climb trees, they do it all, and not a problem at all.
Our host came down today with his son, who was 6, because they went with us to see the doctor with Alejandro, and the 6-year-old wanted to see Arabella. And the 6-year-old literally knows no English whatsoever, but they had a blast playing. That's what kids do.
Because Alejandro was sick this week, I didn't get to go out much. It was my job to stay here with him while Robert was at the dentist. He wasn't up for going to the beach or having big adventures. It was all sleeping and resting for him. So while I was here, about the only thing that happened for me was the Mormons would come to visit. They were very nice and very kind and came every day and and talk to me about their religion, but I did appreciate having someone who spoke English to talk to, and I think they appreciated having someone to speak English to as well.
Tell them about the puppy dogs.
First of all, our Airbnb is not in the hotel zone. It is not in downtown. We are north.
Norte.
So far north that I can't get a taxi driver to take me here because they don't believe that I would be here.
Gringo, no norte.
So, one of the qualities of our neighborhood is just about every street has a couple of stray dogs that live on that street. So we have 2 stray dogs on our street, who at first I would not let my children near. That they turned out to be incredibly friendly, incredibly loving. They sleep right outside our door. I think they believe we're supposed to take care of them. We give them treats now and they come see us. We notice that other people kind of throw scraps out to them, and all the children in the neighborhood seem to know these 2 dogs.
I can't get up. Oh no! Help! Help me, Mom! Mom, help! Help me! Help me! Help me, Mom!
So we were able to get out a little bit. Sometimes as individuals, sometimes with one child, very rarely as a whole family, but we did get out and we did get to see a few things around town. Robert went out and was always fascinated with the street food. So what is
Food.
Tell us about street food.
It's a very entrepreneur-focused economy here. People need to make money, so they have side gigs in front, even their main gigs are side gigs. And you'll see a little shack, and then around 4 o'clock at night it opens up and it's a restaurant. Put out chairs and tables and start cooking.
A little pop-up tent sometimes, yeah.
So you see this either down the streets, in front of, I went down to the grocery store nearby, it's a big grocery store, the one that's owned by Walmart, you know what the city is. And up front were 4 or 5 or 6 little carts.
There's the dogs.
There's one funny thing I saw, I thought I'd share. Went to do the laundry by recommendation to Lavanderia, and as I went there, I noticed that there was a wall with broken glass on it. A lot of broken glass. Like protecting, very serious protecting. And so I looked behind this wall. I'm like, what are they protecting? It was very strange. I didn't ask. I didn't want to know. So we get our Airbnb, and I go on Google Earth and I track it down. Then we get the address and I look it down. I look at the picture of the building so I know which exact building on the street is ours. Airbnb sends us the information. I know what's going on. We get in, we give them the address. We get a little freaked out, I don't know where that is, because they're just so used to going from the airport to the hotel zone, the airport, maybe to downtown, and we're not there. So they finally figured out, it wasn't that hard. You put in Google, you type in, the street address and it shows up. It's really not that complicated. So we come up here.
Now, mind you, our plane lands at 9 o'clock at night, so we're leaving the
Yeah,
airport
there's
at like 10 or later. So we're getting to where we're going.
It's dark.
Yeah, it's late at night by the time we're getting here.
But luckily, we've seen what it looks like. I'm like, yeah, that's it. Stop here. Can't figure out how to get in. It's supposed to be a lockbox. I've got a code for a lockbox.
We all get out of the cab and it's dark, middle of the night, and there's a playground across the street, but of course it's dark, the middle of the night, so I can't tell if it's safe or old and rusty or what. And the kids are begging to go over there and play. Who we've woken up, they fell asleep in the cab. So this is taking so long, and I just take them over to the playground in the middle of the night while Robert
we're walking
is
around.
pacing.
One of the families that live in the building had a door, and they came out, see what was going on, and they tried to help us. Of course, I speak very little Spanish. The driver speaks very little English. The people speak very little English. Luckily, one of their nephews was there, and he spoke pretty decent English. But no one knows where we're going. Like, building 11, apartment 2. I can see the building, I can see the apartment.
Yeah.
No lockbox.
At this point, I'm thinking, like, let's just go get a hotel. We just need to get a hotel. We need to get these children to bed.
So just contact the host. No problem. Except my cell's not working yet. We haven't rigged it up, and that's why I need Wi-Fi to make it work. So on WhatsApp. And of course, no Wi-Fi. So I'm like, ah. So finally, using someone else's Wi-Fi. Send the host a message. It takes him a while to get it. He lives right next door. Not a problem. Except that night he was out with some friends. So he's not right next door, so he can't come home. So he's literally sending me pictures of his house, and I'm sending him pictures of where I am. It turns out that I don't know what Airbnb sent me address, wrong address. Don't know if it's his fault or their fault, wrong address. It's around the corner in a different building. But we're in the middle of Cancun with no idea what's going on. And
We're not in the middle of Cancun.
yeah, that's true.
I'm at the moment, things have turned out differently, but in the moment I'm thinking we're in the middle of the ghetto, is what I'm thinking.
Didn't look the greatest. It's in recovery period. And we had no idea, like, how am I going to get a hold of anybody? I can't get a hold of them. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? What am I going to do with this driver? This driver was hired by the dental people, the dentist, to come pick me up, and he doesn't know what's going on. Luckily, they were able to show me where it's supposed to be. We got out there, lockbox worked, entered in, no problem.
Except for qualification for picking an Airbnb for Robert is that they will have a comfortable couch. So he's always looking at the pictures that the couch looks big and cozy and comfortable.
Not just like lawn furniture, it's couch stuff. No, we don't want that. And we want a nice, fairly new-ish. No, it has to be great, just something that we can sit in.
And so he said, yeah, let's get this place. The couch looks comfortable. And the couch, the chairs, all the things look like they did in the picture, except on a much smaller scale. It's like doll furniture. It's like children's furniture. Our kids can kind of sit in this furniture.
Yeah, it's like kids' furniture. So if you were really rich and you made a house for your children, this is the furniture you buy. Except it's also not comfortable. So if you're really rich, you'll probably get the comfortable version. So I don't know who gets
It's easy to move around.
All right, that wraps up our week. Thanks a lot for listening. Love to have you. We're going to be in Cancun for about another week. I'm done talking to you.
Love to have you when they coming over.
Thanks for watching. Now subscribe. Psst. Dad, you can stop recording now. You can stop recording now.